Hello, everyone, and welcome to our continuing coverage of E3 2018. Last one of the day, Sony is here. And Elise is gone. Elise is gone, and Noviek is joining us.
Hello.
Hey, Noviek.
Yeah, she had to cheat and actually go to Sony, so.
I know, right? She didn't take us along.
Nope. So, any predictions for this one?
Kingdom Hearts.
Spider-Man.
All the Kingdom Hearts.
I think we'll get to see a lot of third party that we haven't seen yet.
Hopefully they've got some good surprises. But Red Dead, I think, will be there. I kind of hope we get to see Cyberpunk again.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm actually shocked by the lack of Red Dead that's been happening at all.
I was just going to say that too. I'm surprised. We haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, Sony just must have paid them a lot of money to have it all to themselves. So these people in After Party must have died, and now they're going to see the devil?
Tell me more.
Yeah. Two buddies die. They go to hell. There's a loophole. If you can outdrake Satan, you can get out of hell. So that's the game. That's the synopsis of it.
I'll win. I can drink out anybody, including Satan. As long as it's water or milk.
Now, I know there was one other game that Sony was going to have here tonight, but I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember. There's some weird one that I've never heard of before.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think we'll see Days Gone again as well.
Yeah. What's that? Death Stranding or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that. Kojima's going to be here.
My fever dream.
And then the Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
That's the one. Ghost of whatever.
Yeah. Zombie samurais, it kind of looked like.
So what did they end up doing for Honor? I totally fell asleep during that.
Oh, God.
Wow. I heard that.
Jeez.
For Honor, they've added a new like Chinese faction that's in there.
Oh, okay.
4 faction versus 4 faction kind of thing going on too. So 4v4.
Huh. Interesting.
Just checking my radar here real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting slammed here real soon, so...
Oh, no.
Hopefully we don't lose power.
That sounds like me yesterday.
I love living in a non-tornado area. It's the best.
Right. Yeah, this time of year it's like, dodge thunderstorms, tornadoes.
It's not so much the tornadoes, it's the lightning.
Yeah. Loss of power.
I want to see more of The Last of Us 2 as well.
That's
Yeah,
going to be
that's
there
supposed
tonight,
to be.
yeah.
Yeah. And there's going to be some surprises.
Mm-hmm.
I've come to expect it. Demand it, you might say.
Yeah. They've got a big thing, though. I mean, Bethesda put out a good show. So.
That's true. I actually think Bethesda might have put out the best show so far.
Yep, I agree.
I agree. I totally
Square
agree.
Enix was such a... Ugh.
That was a memo. That wasn't a show.
Yeah, that wasn't a show. That wasn't a conference. That was like just a 30-minute ad.
Yeah.
Tornadoes beat hurricanes.
Were we playing Rock, Paper, Tornado?
But no, really, there isn't too much we can really say about Sony because they announced a bunch of what they're showing tonight. So I think we kind of know. I just hope that they've got some surprises left. I think for
I
Death
agree.
Stranding, I hope we actually see some gameplay for Death Stranding,
Oh, we're not going to. I don't think
And-
that game actually exists.
and not just another Norman Reedus saving the baby.
Yeah, Norman Reedus all the way.
Or the baby in the middle of the throat somehow. That was weird.
That was.
Or the
yeah,
rain that makes it float. Or
that game looks so weird.
After Party
I don't
coming
think that game
2019.
exists. There's no way that game actually exists.
Yeah, After Party's going to come out, what, February 20th?
Red Dead on PC, yeah, maybe next year. We'll see.
Yeah, we got to wait on that. I've never figured that out.
Yeah, don't you worry, Blood Hunter. I'm ready to check off the WTF is this Kojima. Don't you worry. I came prepared.
I think on that bingo card that I made, the only thing that's not going to get checked off is name that sports star. Nobody had a sports star this year.
Yeah, nobody did.
They did have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, though. It's kind of the same thing. He was Robin, or
Right. Well,
Right.
yeah, same thing.
Elijah Wood also came out for Ubisoft.
That's true.
Oh, see, told you I fell asleep. I didn't even know.
Did we have an emotional dev?
Several.
I mean, like,
Did we have
breakdown.
one that cried though?
I would say the two during EA. I would count those.
I guess, yeah.
Were they crying because they knew how bad it was?
EA had a wide receiver during the Madden thing. I don't remember that. They had two esports kids.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought the championship. That was
No, they had the douchey esports champion kid.
Right.
Yeah,
I guess he was a
with the
receiver.
belt. Yeah, with the belt.
Yeah. And then I guess the other guy was a receiver or something like that.
Oh, was he? I thought he was another
Really?
esports person.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I guess he was an actual football player at some point.
Interesting.
So I guess we can check it off.
Oh, actually, yeah. The Sea of Solitude developer, she was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got pretty much.
For surprise games tonight, maybe the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Please.
that would be. Yeah, there are a lot of people in that.
I've never played Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy VII, and I'm specifically waiting for this remake.
Me too.
Have we had
They're so early.
the big surprise guest yet?
That one I would give that to during the Microsoft conference when the Bethesda guy came out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Tim's been all over.
Mm-hmm.
The heck is this?
Oh, apparently
Oh
this
my
is the,
gosh.
this is the start of the Sony. Is there? Hold on, is there like music for this?
Yeah, there is a little bit. Not much, but yeah.
Oh, Juju Smith from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, all right.
Interesting.
Well, what
I
do you
didn't catch.
know?
I didn't catch that when he went out there. I was so enraptured by the esports star. So
Oh, I hated that guy.
I know it's a joke.
Hey Jay, how's it going? This is weird.
Yeah, this is
Are they just sitting there saying meow?
pretty much.
I wonder what that. Now that I'm thinking about it, that AR thing that EA did with Anthem at the very beginning of their show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm wondering how that looked live.
That was pretty cool, actually. How did EA start out so cool with that, and then never?
I mean, it's EA. They can have something
That's true.
cool and just, snuff it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at their Star Wars franchise.
Oh my gosh. I know. I can't. Yeah, don't even get. If Elise was here, oh my gosh. Oh wait.
All right. I think we're
Here we
going.
go.
Please welcome Sean Layden.
Oh, that's a little bit different than
Oh,
what I was expecting.
Yeah.
What is this? They're not in their normal place.
No.
Good evening, everyone,
Cool.
and
Like a lodge.
welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to
Sounds like their mic is
to
cracking.
come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. For those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming
There's
out.
like a mic hum
It's
on
great
their
to see
end.
the congregation as large as it is tonight
It's
under this
crackling
single
a lot
tent.
too, yeah.
And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman,
Nah.
it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way
Why?
we're doing our
Why
E3
mix it up?
presentation this year.
I don't like this
We
change.
look at what the stories we tell
Yeah,
tell,
anytime they mix it
and
up,
the things
that's
that we want to
not good.
impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide, and that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take
And
all
tell
of
you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus
on
Christ.
a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. What we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing, and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see
That a
gaming as a
intro
vocation.
montage?
It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers,
finally
they
hit
have
the dance
stories
number
to
that's gonna
tell
beat Just
and things they
Dance.
want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles.
They
to let
literally
you
had to put it up
start
themselves.
that journey with us
Wow.
and let us tell you our stories
Yeah, he was right
for
out
the
there.
next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage and introduce to you Gustavo Santorea.
Are we gonna sing? Is that what's going on?
I will
mean-
tell you this.
The crowd seating for this is terrible. Look at that.
Yeah. I'll say if this goes bad, Elise might rush the stage.
And the guy is like a druid almost.
He's got a banjo though.
Banjo though. Wait a minute. Yeah, Last of Us 2.
Somebody in chat want to do something for me? Can somebody in chat go over to the Sony Twitch or the PlayStation Twitch and see if the quality is any better? See if that mic issue is still on the other stream.
I'm gonna check that real quick. Oh, it's much better over there.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch.
All right, where are we going?
PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
right, everybody, let's just chill out and sit around the campfire.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Go ahead and pass one around. Today we're going to talk about an older guy and a younger gal.
That name's left to history. Only here for Red Dead 2. I'll tell you what, this makes me want to learn the banjo.
My name is Darby. I'm a Western gal. Learned how to...
So you ain't from around here.
No, I ain't from around here. I learned how to play a banjo when I was 12.
I came out of the womb.
Look at these lights.
Yeah.
I feel like they get in the way of the screen.
Where is the screen? I don't think they have one.
Yeah, right in the front there's one.
Naughty dog.
Yep.
Yep.
Last of Us 2.
Aw, them suckers.
Right?
I see what they did there.
They're going to change the location for every trailer.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be great, actually.
So right now they're moving everybody.
Yep.
Everybody run! Oh, Ellie can drink.
She was like super young in the first one, right?
She's like 14. This isn't the place for it. Nope.
I hate these things.
Is his name Glenn?
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
The audio is echoing.
About my patrols.
Yep.
Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved it gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's better than
She's
echoing and crackling, so.
But not quite the show.
It's like only the dialogue was echoing though. The rest of it sounded alright.
I gave you guys 2 weeks.
Maybe it's just how the trailer is.
Not gonna happen. She, say something to you?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here.
Oh, that's a good friend right there.
Tina?
You son of a... Stealing my drink.
Don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
A 10.
Like a hot pile of
Oh, that's a 10.
Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
That's weird.
She's like, actually, I don't like to smell that.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
Are you a zombie?
Maybe they're staring at you.
Take the bite.
Or not.
Vampires?
Vampire
Vampire.
confirmed.
Maybe
Yep.
they're
Yeah.
jealous of you. I'm just a girl. Not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
That was a transition.
That's what they call
I
a
like this.
hard transition.
Right?
I like this scenario better. This is the gameplay scenario.
She almost looked like Laura Croft era.
Get that
She
frog.
does have the bow. But, like, where's Joel?
It's a really nice looking game. You always look at the ferns. If they do good ferns, then you
Yep.
know.
And then comes a robo-dinosaur.
Always look at the water too. That's some good water.
Yeah.
That's some good mud, too. Oh, is this going to be like the part from last year?
They are nested with sin. Breathe. Holy shit! No! No!
Oh.
Spread out.
Should have moved the body.
That was a fairly seamless transition from cutscene to gameplay.
Yeah, it was. Move the body. What are you doing?
Gotta drag it down. Try to see it. I guess bodies don't attract attention.
I mean, not if you know you killed it.
Yeah, good point.
Wolf?
Yeah. That was weird.
Is that a code name for something?
Like Lone Wolf, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe she's just infamous.
Oh my gosh, it's stuck in his head. Ooh! That was neat, the blood splatter.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
Get into the grass, Zero Horizon Dawn move.
Yep. We just need the robots. Oh, whoa!
I like that climbing under the vehicle.
Yeah, it's nice.
They showed some of that in Tomb Raider.
Wolf. She came through here.
They are calling her Wolf.
Double back. Go.
Someone's gonna grab her leg and just pull her out. I'm calling it.
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
I wouldn't.
Gotta move now. Yep,
Yep.
got it.
Actually, yeah, are these fireflies?
That's true.
And I suppose the real question was her getting pulled out a completely dynamic event? Or was that like a script? Well, obviously it was a script thing.
I think it was the AI reacting where she was.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
That arrow is still stuck in her.
Yeah. Because I think it wouldn't have happened if she didn't cause attention with the gun.
I should would have gotten caught though.
True. Oh, you have to pull it out?
That's like another one. It's like, okay, if you wouldn't have gotten hit by that arrow versus you would have.
Oh, she's in a bad spot.
No, don't worry, she's got the ferns.
Oh yeah, ferns. Never mind.
Have no fear, the ferns are here. Now she's trapped.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're trapped. Should have stayed in the ferns.
You know, it'd be interesting if there was a specifically like a go prone feature.
Right. More games are adding that back into the prone. Another one?
Jeez. See, this is why I never go in the makeup section.
Either a fire arrow or explosive arrow, one of the two.
You gotta do something.
Oh, that was, yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Breakable scenery, I like that.
So long as this is
Nah.
just eat free flare.
Oh, the arrows.
Yeah, no time to grab the arrows. That was
Oh,
bad.
man.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that wasn't actual gameplay. Wait, is that what she's thinking about when she's... What?
Yeah.
No, I think that was probably just a cut for the trailer.
He should be terrified.
Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna say that's gameplay though.
Yeah.
That didn't look like
Wow.
actual gameplay.
Wow.
I'm all in though, but that did not look like actual gameplay to me. I don't even know what to think. They're like, man, we're
Right?
still in church. The holy gospel of Ellie.
Bring out Sean Layden. Oh.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience.
They are
we'll have a little
changing
bit more to
venues.
share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the
That's so
PlayStation
weird.
Showcase. And it's going to be a
actually
huge
cool.
night for Worldwide Studios a little later
A
when
little
the showcase
inconvenient for us,
resumes.
but...
And
Yeah.
what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the
Convenient
chairman
for
of
them to
Worldwide
talk about the
Studios, Mr.
games
Sean
in between.
Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and
flung
shot
right-
right across to the studio here.
Right
Yes.
over here. Well, it's
Yes.
good to have you here.
Well, it's
sir.
great to be here, and I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here
Yeah.
just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
That's true. The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, this is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus.
Right.
You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at
They
home,
got to move these people
that makes
quick.
me very happy. I will
I was going to say,
I will find time to get. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
They're going to show a game.
Yeah. Kids, don't try this at home.
Asleep.
And then do this for
thank you
10
so much,
minutes.
Sean, and it's great to hear that you and that amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
I think what they're doing is they just
functionality
wanted the
and
Last
features that
of
allow
Us
people to spend
experience
more time in the
specifically
worlds
to
we
be
build.
very unique.
That's by definition a good
They're
thing.
just moving them back to the main
Fantastic.
venue.
New Game Plus, that is
they go back to
confirmed
the
that it's
main
coming
venue
to
and
God
go
of
from there.
War.
That's
We'll have full
fine.
details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little
If they keep
bit out of
changing
the
venues,
ordinary
we'll have to
for
add
our
that as a
team.
square
And you
next
kind of
year
came
bingo.
out and talked about the 4 main games that we would
Called
be
musical chairs.
highlighting tonight's
Right.
PlayStation Showcase.
Musical
I was
venues.
wondering what the thought process
like
was
that.
there.
Well, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories they're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it.
Microsoft
It's
did
a
have a
really
better
wide
conference than
range
Sony.
of titles there. Anything
So it'd be
from
2 years in a row.
The Last of Us 2, which you just saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And
You
we
say
do have a
no
lot more coming
surprises?
from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
I was going to say, that's Spider-Man,
So we're
right?
going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so
Yeah,
much for
I'm
dropping
really
by.
hoping
Always a
Spider-Man's
pleasure
good.
to
We need a
trade
good
notes with the
superhero
chairman of
game.
Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to
Batman
the
can't have
station.
you
All
Yes,
right, please do.
Right.
And
Wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of
There you
Duty.
go.
They should have just done this while everyone was changing venues.
Right.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen the COD
Yep.
at E3, so. That's one magical bullet.
Right.
Like Wanted.
Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Oh, what? No.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little
little tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
Can we get back to that,
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
They're almost doing like a PC gaming show.
VR game.
Tetris.
That's Days Gone.
Doesn't even look interesting.
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
I don't understand.
From the
Twin mirror
of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story.
Isn't this looking at the past highlights?
Really?
No, these are all new.
I like the lightsaber.
This is Beat Saber.
Yes. Give me Beat Saber.
This game's great.
I want VR specifically for this game. Now back to the actual venue.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really.
Well, that looks like an actual.
Moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. And we could see the crowd
hopefully
is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play
Minecraft.
I just got buffer.
Same,
actually.
Don't die on us interwebs.
Yeah, don't die.
Everybody in chat for PlayStation is just pressing F to pay respect.
Yeah, it's still buffering again.
Let's see if the other stream's running.
Check it on Twitch.
6 billion hours.
Wait, I refreshed and it's
yeah,
back.
they play that.
Or not.
That's back for me. Oh, nope. There we go. Cool. Sony Trainwreck 2018.
Incredible stat.
Yeah,
Who would have thunk?
Okay, /Twitch is working just fine. They're showing some kind of I don't know what this is.
Wait, what? Oh, it's Destiny.
Oh, is that?
War Horizon.
This is the first one to show Destiny then.
Now /Twitch is froze. Oh my God. Are we playing? Oh yeah, Sony's actually offline.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
I'm not sure. Is this? I'm not sure what this is. That's not Destiny. It is.
Yeah, it's Destiny. It's the new Destiny thing.
Totally different. I wasn't expecting that. We're back.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th.
Are you guys on
PS4.
Twitch now?
A lot of great enhancements and content for that one.
Is Sony back?
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what?
About to get the showcase. You guys should start with the
Not
showcase.
too bad.
But
Not too bad.
there's barely any time.
Yeah,
because we're
during
about
some
to
of the
get to the
trailers, they
showcase.
should
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight.
Get to it.
But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
Another instrument?
This is going to be Ghost of Tsushima.
So this is like a... Oh yeah, you're right. So what's the instrument going to be for Red Dead?
2 banjos.
Dueling banjos.
Oh, no, better question. The instrument for Spider-Man.
Beatbox.
I was going to say dubstep.
There you go.
Or a guitar made out of his webbing.
Ooh.
Or a banjo made out of his webbing.
Maybe just air guitar as he swings by.
Okay, what is this showcase?
I don't know.
I think them starting in that church just for the goof, I think that was a terrible decision.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they should have moved there like last and saved it.
Because we're basically at one game, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Even though they showed a couple other little things, but...
Yeah.
Don't they have like 2 hours slotted or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Call of Duty, we know we're getting 4 old maps. That's what we learned from that. So. All right, we have somebody in chat thinks we're going to move to another venue at one time. More.
No chat, just close your eyes and meditate. You'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is the ghost of whatever.
Kojima, yeah.
Or this is going to be a giant troll from Kojima. One of the two. We don't know which.
Yeah.
Asian Witcher?
The temple's close.
Mongol Invasion Day 9.
Looks like this might actually be gameplay though.
You have dishonored my family. I shall avenge you. This monster.
I must look over the cliff.
Tsuna Grasslands.
Unsuna Grasslands.
I mean,
the horse is like, I'm already here. Let's go, man. Already.
you could have, yeah, you could have been on your horse the entire time and done that.
Right.
Oh no, not the wheat.
So you're saying that my Japanese accent is that good?
Why didn't we run towards the sea?
The sun on you.
Yeah,
the sun on your cow.
The village is burning, sir. You're going the wrong way.
I really like the lighting here. This is nice.
That's true.
It's this lighting specifically that leads me to believe this is not real gameplay. I had the same problem with the last episode.
So Noviek is already calling E3 downgrade?
Yes. Even though I've seen lighting like this in video games, I'm just calling it downgrade. Yeah.
Where are they?
Unless they announce the new PlayStation at this conference, there's no way.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They're playing it on a PC.
I was gonna say that is possible. Sometimes they do that.
Enough!
That was a dramatic pause.
Dang, son. One stroke.
Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, the one thing about games like this, where they do their little presentation with no interface, that's what makes it hard to figure out what it is sometimes.
Yep.
But I would say Sony likes doing that, the no interface thing.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. A samurai is never early.
Bastards beat me to him.
Nor is he
Now they're
late. He
torturing him
arrives
at the
precisely
temple.
when he means to.
Come on. Darby's right. Did the Mongols ever make it actually to Japan?
Hero.
We need him.
I thought there was a big shipwreck in any of that.
Down.
A stealth system?
Wait a minute.
No.
We can't take him. He
Members
just took out like
Huckleberry
4 guys in
Mr.
like 3
Quiet.
strokes. Are you kidding?
They kill the monk.
Neo 2 confirmed.
I'll guard the exits. Just
Oh,
get
parkour. Oh, I'm in.
Alright, you're a good 15 seconds ahead of me.
I had to refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh here in a minute as well.
Maybe while they're changing venues.
Yeah.
Please, I do not understand.
Oh!
Whoa.
So there's like a slowed down time mechanic.
So why was he concerned about storming them? He obviously could take them all.
I know, right?
Oh no! No!
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Masako! Stand aside, Jin. He betrayed my family.
Run!
Leave the son of my family.
If we fight, the Mongols win.
They already won.
We shall fight.
So much stuff blowing around.
Yeah. How is
See
this
this running at 10 frames a second.
Yeah.
You are my friend.
Give me.
Could be on a PS4 Pro.
No. So 15 frames.
Now before our blades were like cutting people in half in one stroke.
Now they're coming.
This camera angle is kind of weird if this is gameplay.
Yeah, that is like a looking up.
Although I suppose it's kind of like a fighting game.
That'd be a weird gameplay shift though.
Yeah.
So now, here's your sword back. Please help me.
Yep, this is Ghost.
All right, next game.
More music.
Maybe. So this is the Spider-Man music. Oh, that's right. I was gonna refresh. 1 second, guys. We're back to The Last of Us again?
Nah.
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling
That is pretty weird.
Kojima?
What? Inception?
I swear, if this is part of Death Stranding, I'm gonna lose my gosh darn mind.
It might be. Okay, this is really trippy.
What the?
Fever Dream?
She's got like force powers.
Yeah. The gun is like projecting the metal from it. Can we
Control, it's a new IP.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're ahead of me.
505.
Yeah.
What did 505 make before?
Aren't they doing Halo?
That's 343.
Or 343, right. Next game. Rat Simulator.
Ratatouille.
Secret of Nim.
I'm just a mouse, no. Oh, food.
Hey, it's the guy that voices Torian.
can't be here.
There's a squeak.
What are you under arrest?
Yeah.
Real life Ratatouille.
Oh.
Stay back, sir. I've got this.
Got to start over.
Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No. Get
Oh.
off of me.
Buffering.
Oh, another zombie.
Oh, is this Days Gone then?
Oh my god.
Or another Resident Evil.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Resident Evil.
Like a prequel.
Crowds are cheering.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens.
What's that dude named? Like Leon or whatever?
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
It is a Resident Evil 2 remake.
Wow.
And they have a date.
Everybody's losing their minds, I guess. That's cool. I've never played Resident Evil, so. Whoa!
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I was upset.
Don't tell him what to do. More music.
Oh, that's for the that one creative game, right?
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the Bathtub Guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Wow.
No thanks.
No,
Yeah. Next.
Yeah. Give me a real game, please.
That's a hard pass.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Why are you so happy?
Just so you guys can see Noviek for a second.
Yeah!
You always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
I saw this in a movie once.
Yeah, right?
tell me more. I need more.
It's gonna be like Donald Duck coming out of that thing.
Oh! What?
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, well, first of all, this is Kingdom Hearts, right?
It's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
This is way different than anything we've seen.
Yeah, this is way different.
Oh! Yes! Underwater combat.
Big unique element right here.
Oh! Don't mind me, I'm weaving out right now. You can...
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down.
It's interesting. Some people were wondering about other IPs from Disney going to be in it. And here we go.
Pirate offers to confabulate. I'm looking for a box. Get them!
Yeah, this is all new.
They have come for us.
Toy Story.
Wait!
Oh no! Stop!
Farewell. Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
please, go away.
And the Unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time
Wait, who's
they were
that guy?
trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
I could explain.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights
But-
we need.
Oh.
The new 7.
We don't have that kind of time.
Now, set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has.
Funny
in
thing
store
about
for
this
you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
is they basically...
Hey, Axel.
Oh! Whoa!
Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair too.
Mhm.
Who are these people?
Shh, main characters.
I have no idea. Well, Noviek's happy.
I'm buying that.
Limited edition.
Oh, I'm buying that. I just saw my reaction.
They're doing all their remix of those. Do you see that?
Oh!
All in one package there, Noviek.
That's a hell of a thing.
Give me! Ah! No, go back!
Now these things.
Hey, that's my reaction too.
There's Noviek right there.
Oh, this is Death Stranding.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Check it off. Let's go.
Next.
Inside Norman Reedus. Here we go. Crazy time, everybody.
Border breaches.
No!
Man who delivers.
All right, okay. Buffering.
Tears.
Oh, Norman Reedus.
Chiral allergy.
Now I'm
So-
behind you guys again.
You have dooms, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
A silent, faulty feeling. A silent fault. A silent, faulty feeling.
That looks like that could be gameplay.
Yeah.
A silent fall to the ceiling. I sigh and run to the kneeling.
That is a big backpack.
Really cool. Overworld exploration looks beautiful. But what is this game?
It's healing his wounds. And water.
Like a pack meal simulator. Wow.
Oh, now it gets crazy. That was a very detailed nipple, by the way. I want to explain why those footprints look like hands. Are they monkeys?
What? Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mark what the fuck is this true. I mean, what? Sorry.
Yeah. WTF?
Yeah, there you go.
The guy in
Kojima,
this.
why?
The guy in this is Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. There's actually a bunch of famous actors in this.
Yeah.
Matt Mikkelsen's
Like,
in it.
Del Toro.
Yeah, Del Toro's in it. I don't know who that girl is. I don't recognize
Headed
her.
into town.
She's Mary Poppins, obviously.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
The remake.
Those things never stay gone for long. The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No, they're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
What?
He's gonna use the baby.
Idea.
I don't get it.
So the baby has no bad memories? Is that what it is? No fear? That's the only thing I can come up with.
Tell you what, though, this is very specifically something only Kojima could come up with.
Right.
What if I gave you a villain, but the only reason they're bad is because people have bad memories and babies are the solution? Like what?
Go with it. You have a gift, sir. Yeah, Kojima's the only one that could pose that and say people give money for it.
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall.
Oh, don't eat it. Oh!
Oh my god. What?
You're too late.
No.
You still don't know who I am.
We have no idea.
Who are you?
I'm.
Is that his wife? Okay, so I figured that out.
That game's crazy. We'll talk about it in our post-show, guys. I'm gonna refresh here real quick.
Oh, hi. Is this Neo? Team Ninja, it's Neo. Neo, it's you.
Bottom line on Death Stranding is we've seen it 3 years and we still have no idea what that game's about.
Yeah!
Oh,
nice.
Just like that, Neo 2.
Yep.
Show me gameplay. Show me more. Neo is very fun.
Oh, they've got to show some gameplay, right? Or not.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it's Spider-Man. Yeah, that's the raft.
Over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Ah!
Yes.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Gotcha. Hold on!
Wait, did I just see Spider-Man try to fly it? Why wouldn't he jump out of it?
I think he was trying to pull up so that... I don't know.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fireworks!
Looks like we made parole, boys.
Electro.
Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center.
We need a
and see
lot
how
of
bad
enemies for the
situation
game, Spider-Man.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
It's called a budget, and we've got a big one.
Everyone just quietly go back
Gameplay.
into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
Get him down here!
Nice.
I don't know if I like the idea of that being like an ultimate.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, Rhino.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
It's Reinhardt.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
I wonder if it's actually Darren DePaul.
Hey, what's your status?
Me?
Just sounded like
in
it.
prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for
Scorpion.
someone.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
I love how they're using Ben 10's
Camera
voice actor
system's
for
almost done.
Spider-Man.
I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking
It
Electro.
does some definitely authentic Spider-Man moves to slide under the legs.
Oh, yeah. They even got the humor kind of down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
Come on,
Spider-Man Arkham
I
Asylum.
thought this was a
Yeah.
chase.
Yep.
This will be the third year they've
Stop
shown this
this
game.
guy.
It still looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing how quick it is.
I'm a little cautious about it.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Can't stop it! But I'm flattered that you still try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Gotcha!
And Vulture.
Nice.
Vulture!
Long time no see! We're going to have so much fun!
Sorry, no
That's
time to
cool,
talk.
right?
You're not Michael Keaton.
So where's Venom?
Or
I
Goblin.
got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Those are like the only characters we're really missing
Well,
now.
it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your
Shocker,
worst
could be
enemies that are
another.
now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are
Yeah,
heading to
thanks.
the
That
city.
was last one.
This is nuts.
Okay, that's a new power I've never seen.
Keep chasing! Party's almost over!
All right, here's a question. Are they hiding the QTEs?
They might be.
Because there were so many complaints last time. So now I think they're just hiding them. At least last year they showed us
How do you
interface.
like my new
This year they're
suit?
not even doing that.
Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
Oh, Mr. Oh, what's that guy's
Negative or
name?
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
Right, but where's Goblin?
Yeah, he's gonna show up.
I don't know, 'cause the negative guy's supposed to be the main villain.
Unless they shocker.
You?
Oh, they didn't. Oh, come on.
It's a good way to end it. Oh yeah, Doc Ock.
Doc Ock is another one too.
Love Doc Ock.
They should be terrified of you.
This again?
Oh.
Montage.
Yeah.
Montage
So it's
already.
over.
We're at an hour and 10 minutes. They haven't shown Red Dead yet.
Yeah, no.
Instead, they showed us a Rick and Morty BS thing.
I don't think this is over yet.
No,
Can't be.
interrupted. Yeah.
It's over. It's over. They come out. Thanks for coming, guys. That was just the first 10% of the show.
Now that would be. Oh.
That was the PlayStation E3
Wow.
showcase. A
Nobody
lot to
had
take in.
Red
There was a
Dead
ton of
Redemption
great worldwide
2.
studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
I don't know, like half
Top
of it wasn't
highlights,
really
go.
a show.
Oh.
Most of it
Ghost
was moving around.
Showtime. Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette.
Well, I'm going to mute the stream, and we're going to go back to camera mode so we can talk a little bit, but we're going to keep an eye on this, and if they show something new, we'll go back to it. So I thought Red Dead was going to be at E3, and it's not, apparently.
Yeah, nobody had it.
That was surprising.
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
Nintendo's going to have it, but...
Yeah. Well,
Nintendo's got to have it now. Like they've got to, they got to hold the mantle. Someone's got to have Red Dead.
Yeah, nobody. Wow, what if Nintendo does have it?
That would be insane.
That would be insane, wouldn't it?
So going back to a Death Stranding, as I said before, this is the third year that they've shown it, and we still have no idea what that game is.
Yeah, I mean, it was a super long trailer of not knowing, other than we're running around with a backpack a lot, it looks like.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting something a little bit more, as confusing as last year's.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't get that, which is weird.
Oh.
But hey, Kingdom Hearts.
I was gonna say, don't be Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I gotta watch that again like 1,000 times and overanalyze it and figure out what everything means.
Well, the funny thing about Kingdom Hearts is they basically made like 5 different trailers and just kind of mixed up what was shown in the footage.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. So, Last of Us 2, have you played that, Noviek?
I've played The Last of Us. And I love
Last of Us, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I played it. I love it. The first 30 minutes always get me. Always get me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was of the minority that was like, we don't really need another one. So I'm interested to see what they're doing with this. I want to know where Joel is.
Yeah.
Oh, hold.
Yeah.
Sony showing some stuff again.
As I say, are we jumping into something here?
Yeah, it looks like maybe Japan studio. Hold on.
From Software.
I think this is already shown. What was this?
This is the
Aren't you excited?
The Seke or whatever it was called.
Fairy.
Right?
And live in the world where time stands still. Where nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
This isn't the next Eden Finch game, is it? Or Edith Fish? Huh.
Interesting.
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure,
VR?
very artistic. Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly a compelling debut, I would say. And speaking of compelling, let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac
We sure
here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stream.
Yeah.
Unless they start showing gameplay,
Yeah, if they show gameplay that we haven't seen, I'll go back to it. We'll see. But yeah, the Spider-Man game looks great. We had a new game announced called Control. That was the one with the girl and the force powers. That looked good.
Yeah, another trippy game for PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that game. That was weird.
Yeah,
I need more context. I think that's my whole thing.
But here's what I want to say about this conference compared to Microsoft, because we've been watching you guys in chat kind of debate and talk back and forth a little bit. But here's the thing, right? Sony has been absolutely destroying Microsoft the last couple years.
Yep.
The Microsoft press conference was super, super good. I almost think it was maybe even better than this one. Maybe. But here's the thing. The Microsoft press conference did not show you anything that makes you say, boy, I need to go out and get an Xbox right now.
See, that was... Go on.
Sony, on the other hand, they continue to do so.
Yeah, and that was the whole entire reason why I was like, I don't know, guys. It's a little too early to say that it's, that Microsoft beat Sony, because Sony consistently shows you their exclusives, while Microsoft just shows you everything that everybody else can get too on PlayStation.
Yep. So, like, as an example, Last of Us 2, The Ghost of whatever, I can never remember that game, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, all of those are PlayStation exclusives. Those are all games, in addition to God of War and Detroit Become Human and Horizon, all stuff that's come out in the last year that is 100% worth getting on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What's Microsoft got that's good? Can you name one game?
No.
Well, I think that was actually part of the big announcement during their show. All the other studios they're bringing aboard to Microsoft Studios. I think they see the discrepancy. They know it. They know they don't have exclusive titles. They need to do it.
Yeah, Blood Hunter, Halo, and Gears. We can have this discussion next year. Right now, they have nothing. Yep. They have nothing right now.
Yeah, we didn't even see anything close to other than
even then,
Halo.
Nothing's specifically Xbox exclusive. Maybe Halo, because you can still play Gears on the PC.
Actually, probably Halo too. I did hear that discussion how it's going to be Windows 10. So, yeah. So yeah, we're seeing some new Spider-Man gameplay.
This looks cool.
Yeah, through the town, that looks nice.
It looks like every other Spider-Man game, so I'm wondering how they're really going to deviate from the preset formula of a Spider-Man game, but not bad. It looks to me like, because everybody's hyping this up, it looks to me like it's going to be like your average Spider-Man game with a next generation PlayStation 4 skin.
I think they basically saw what worked for Batman, and that combat mixed in with the skills Spider-Man can bring to the table.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And of course, with the Spider-Man game, one of the biggest complaints about every Spider-Man game is, the webs aren't actually attaching to things. And you can see in this one, even when he was going between the buildings, the little circle point on like the building, like rooftops or whatever, you can see that was moving. So it is locking onto buildings. So I'm sure everybody's really happy about that.
Well, when he pulled that guy up there on that move, it was still locked to that beam.
That weird AoE move, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if they don't, I don't know, the controls look like they're probably not super toned in, if that makes any sense.
Control wheel there. To switch up your abilities.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems a little weird. There's just so much going on for Spider-Man. He can like stick to walls and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if that'll get frustrating in combat ever. So just to comment in chat, yeah, Xbox had 50 games, but it doesn't mean they were quality games, and they were also, most of the games were games you can get on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, none of them are system sellers. That's the key phrase right there.
Yeah, they have some exclusive ones they added this year, but definitely not necessarily system sellers. I think the one they went for first is having this system, and right now it's Sony still beating them, even though the Xbox may have the more powerful system. So. People want those good AAA exclusive titles.
Yeah, exactly. I'm almost of the 18 exclusive, but like none of them are system sellers.
Yeah, right. So tell us, Evan, of those 18, which of those 18 are 100% have to buys? That's the question. An Apple console? I don't think they'd ever do that.
Actually, yeah, Blood Hunter. I was thinking that a lot too. I couldn't remember the name of the game, but yeah, you're right. Quantum Break. That's exactly what that force-powered chick game looks like to me.
And Quantum Break got very mediocre reviews.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can find a list here real quick of the 18 exclusive games, just so I can have a look at them. Because I don't remember. They have a blog of... Okay, wait a minute. All right, here we go.
Okay, they're running on the building. That's kind of a new one.
Okay, so here's the list, all right? Crackdown 3.
You mean Terry Crews Simulator?
Yes. Forza Horizon 4. Gears 5. Gears Tactics. Halo. Now, again, Halo in the past has been a system seller.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time for them. And again, for something like Halo, we don't know when it's coming out. Could be next year, could be 2020. We don't know. So you can't count it. We're talking about here and now.
Yeah, because it was only a very snippet of a trailer.
So to respond to Black Lungs 81, but why be a console seller when they make more money going third-party platforms, basically, or having between games? Well, the point of the conference is to get you hyped for what's coming to those consoles. That's what the conference is for. It's kind of to be like, hey, this is what's coming to our consoles. This is why you should buy our consoles. But if Microsoft isn't showing anything that's specifically like, hey, this is really cool, you should buy our console for this specifically, then can you really say that they have system sellers and that, the whole thing is a PR thing to bring people into their console. And if Sony's doing that better, regardless of how many games they showed, then Microsoft needs to step it up.
All right.
Okay. So real quickly, just sort of finishing up this list, Ori, which is Xbox One and Windows 10. So again, it's a Windows game too. Sea of Thieves, Xbox One, also Windows 10. Hold on.
Although you could almost say that for any going forward, they're going to try to get things Windows 10 if they can. I mean, it's just their same system.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
According to the Xbox.com blog, which has basically got a full recap of their press event, what I just said is everything. And I don't know if that was 14. I don't think that was 14, was it? Hold on, let me count. 1.
Yeah, what he's quoting knows what they put on their little lead in to the start of their conference.
Actually, Gears Pop. No, well, that was an iOS Android exclusive.
Oh, you know what? They did show the new Gears. That would be a system seller for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, in the end, possible system sellers, we're talking about 2 games, either next year or 2020. That's what they have. Where Sony has already released 2 system sellers this year.
I think the only game they showed in their conference today that wasn't a PlayStation exclusive was Kingdom Hearts. And even then, they were like, hey, Kingdom Hearts 2, or you can get all the Kingdom Hearts games before Kingdom Hearts 3, only on PlayStation. We also have a special edition PlayStation if you want to get all of it at the same time. So even then, they're still doing marketing properly there.
Yeah.
Rage 2 is going to go out on every console and PC, I believe. So that's not a
good game, but it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be everywhere.
And they did say that was 18 exclusives, and that's a lot of them that are on Xbox Store. So
yeah.
And Outer Wilds, that was an exclusive one. It looks good. It's definitely not a AAA, not one that I would go out and buy an Xbox One.
Yep.
And the funny thing is that you can get the Game Pass and never have to actually buy their games. It's like, hey, here are all these cool games, but we're putting them all on Game Pass so that you pay $10 a month and you can play them all instead. It's like, don't buy our games, just rent our thing. It's a little weird.
Which they did mention that they're gonna put more titles there, and you can basically stream them off your system.
Yeah, I mean that's great, but
right,
I don't know. I don't think you could really call most of the Xbox games Xbox exclusives though, because you can play them on PC.
Yeah,
but they make Windows 10, so does that count?
That's a Microsoft exclusive, but it's definitely not an Xbox exclusive.
Which Microsoft owns Xbox, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but again, coming back to the system seller, you can play most of these games even better on a PC.
Yeah, there's no reason for a PC user to buy an Xbox.
Unless maybe you wanted to play Halo, and they're even still talking about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the new Halo is going to be on Windows 10. The PS4 Slim is $249.
What about the PlayStation Move to PS Now? Well, PlayStation Now is putting all your PlayStation 3 games and PlayStation 2 games on a streaming service. It's all about backwards compatibility.
Yep.
Well, let's go to ratings here real quick. So what would be your guys' rating for this 1 out of 10 for Sony?
Mine's a bit of a biased one.
Yeah, I was going to say
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got 10.5 just for that.
I mean, 11 because of Kingdom Hearts. If we took Kingdom Hearts out of the equation, because they did show us some really cool stuff in that, but we'll take that out of the equation. I'd probably say about an 8 out of 10. They showed a lot of interesting titles and things that I may not necessarily believe are real, but looked cool enough in concept.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, GT?
Actually, I thought it was really good. I think they had a really strong start with what they were doing. I love the gameplay, going from cutscene right into, alleged gameplay. We'll see how it turns out when it actually comes to PlayStation. The only thing that I'd have to take it down probably from giving it a little higher than I was going to give it a little bit higher, but probably going to go with an 8 because of the transition. I mean, I think that was stupid, the move. I don't understand that at all with their presentation, but
That was like a 20-minute move that could have
Yeah.
been spent.
that should have
with
been
more
like for the
games.
end. I think they put that at the end. It would have been so much better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I did get to see Spider-Man gameplay. I thought that was really good. And to show off that and a lot of the other games. Death Stranding, I still have no idea what that is. So, but, like I say, I'd give it an 8.
Okay. I will give it a 7 out of 10.
What would you give it, kid, if they didn't have the move?
If they didn't have the move? Probably... That's tough. Because, yeah, that move completely killed the momentum of the whole conference. They still showed some good stuff. But here's the thing, right? You have to compare what Sony has done in the past. And for the last 5 years, let's say, 3 out of the last 5 years, Sony has completely dominated E3.
Yep.
This year they did not, and last year they did not. But when you go back to those 3 previous years, the press events that they did were completely mind-blowing. Especially the one they did 3 years ago, where they opened up with the big orchestra, they went God of War, and they just went new game, new game, new game, new game, boom, 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 boom. It was absolutely incredible. And they basically did that 3 years in a row. And so when you try and compare that to this year or last year, it's not nearly as good. And again, it's like, like I said, Death Stranding, we've already seen that for 3 years in a row. Spider-Man, we've seen that for 3 years in a row. And so they're doing a lot of repeat stuff, and they're not wanting to sort of share what their new stuff is. So it was still good, but yeah, I'm thinking just a 7 out of 10. And I don't know. I don't think I could rate it any higher than that. Because we gave Microsoft an 8. I think we gave Bethesda... Did we give Bethesda a 9?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I gave it 9.5.
Yeah.
I think they went out on a limb. I think that's what... Used to, a lot of in the pressers, people went out on a limb. They wanted to show you like every little thing they were working on just to give you a glimpse to hype it up.
Mhm.
So you'd be excited about their systems or their products. And I think that some of the big companies, pull back from that anymore. And I don't know why.
Okay. So let's do this next. We have Nintendo tomorrow. So we'll just kind of ignore them for the time being. So what would you guys say is your top 3 conferences this year?
I would say
in order.
For me, the top was Bethesda.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Even their little Skyrim joke, for a second
awesome.
I totally bought into it.
It is real though.
The Skyrim on Alexa?
Yeah, it's real. You can get that and use it.
Ooh, well, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say Bethesda, probably Sony, and then Microsoft. So far, because we can't even call Square Enix's conference a conference,
or EA's barely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think EA, the only one they beat was Square. So. And that was just sheer lack of there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd almost have to say again Bethesda #1. And for me, and I think it's going to be almost Sony, Microsoft tying there for the other 2 spots, and then I'd put Ubisoft right up there behind those guys. I think Ubisoft had a pretty good one, pretty solid.
What is this game we're watching?
Isn't it that their creative game that they were talking about? Are you gonna make all that stuff and just for fun?
I have no idea. But yeah, for me, Bethesda just completely destroyed everybody this year.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I mean, I don't even like Fallout, and I was screaming Fallout praise when they were doing that. Look, it was the idea of the nuke.
Yeah.
You give me a giant world tons of actual people in it, and then a way to screw everyone over, I'm gonna do it. and I'm gonna love doing it.
I honestly, though, in these pressers, I don't know that I include the PC one with the other ones because they can't really control all these different development companies that come in there. So
Oh, exactly.
it's kind of they bring what they have. They have no control. I mean, PC Gamer puts that together, but they have no idea what those people are going to necessarily bring. So
I thought the PC gaming one was really good.
yeah.
I actually didn't watch it, so
Boy, that's tough. I mean, PC, they had some really, really good stuff there.
Examples.
They did a lot of indie stuff.
Okay.
But they had
well, the Oculus Rift game, I think that was the only one that actually truly showed a VR, a lot of gameplay and stuff. I thought that was a really good game.
Yeah. They had that space game that's never going to get done there.
Yeah. Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
And then the other space game that you liked.
Star Central, or Star Control. That game looks great.
Games look really good.
The Factory game looked really good.
Satisfactory.
Man Eater, that game looks hilarious. That's a Noviek game right there.
Yeah, play as a shark.
You play as a shark, and it's an RPG, so like gear and skill points, and
let me look this up real quick.
You basically are attacking beaches and killing people, and it looked hilarious.
Yeah, shark skill trees. There you go.
There's skills. It's like you can upgrade your teeth and your fins. It's like oh my god, that looks hilarious.
Man Eater shark game.
Yep.
Yep, I'm playing this.
Is Valve represented this year? I don't think so.
No, they were not.
Because there's an indie game that, or I guess I should say there's an indie studio that Valve just bought who's actually making a game that was shown last year, and that wasn't there at all this year.
Oh, the other one, kid, that 2 Point Hospital.
Yep, that looked good. Anno 1800 looked good.
I still want to play Beat Saber.
Yeah, just in my notes here, I've got The Forgotten City looked good, Stormland, Sable, Nightcall.
I think that just the volume of the PC titles, it was hard to keep track of everything. So
yeah. But yeah, the EA press conference was a joke, and Square's was a joke.
Yep.
Those are bottom two, just guaranteed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
More Bridge Crew.
Yay. Yeah. The worst thing about it though, EA started out real good with that AR presentation, and they went.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they like I said about them earlier. They know how to start out well and have a concept, but then it's EA, and they know how to screw up that concept.
Yep.
I mean, look at the Star Wars. Their access to the Star Wars franchise. They could have done so much, and Battlefront.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they did show some of that, and like right after the AR trailer.
Right.
But like you said, I mean, they would have got applause, like crazy if they would have just the theater goes to black, it fades up to a title of Fallen Order, and then fades to some concept art, fades back to the title, and then it goes black. The theater would have went crazy.
But instead, it seemed like they almost just out of nowhere jumped on the developer and was like, "Hey, you're making our game too, right?" And then he's like, "Oh, we're thinking about it.
We have a title."
Yeah, well, that's all we got is a title and the concept. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yep, Sony's still doing their pre-show for a while, so.
Bathtub guy.
Oh, they're singing the praises of Rick and Morty, basically.
Right. I just shook my head at that one.
Seems like one of those games that they'll have like a little arcade section at McDonald's so you can play it there.
Yeah.
When you're waiting for your Szechuan sauce.
I'm still stunned that Red Dead Redemption 2 was not here. I mean, really.
I'm actually glad that they weren't, because I'd rather wait an extra year for them to have something that's really gonna grab me other than just the name of the game. And like,
it's confirmed for this year.
Yeah, it's coming out.
It's coming out this year. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind that.
Yeah, they had to have something here. I thought. I mean, like pre-order it now kind of stuff.
That's weird. Nintendo has it.
That would be the shock of the show.
Why do I have the feeling Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was the canceled Amy Hennig game?
I don't think it is.
No,
it's a different.
I think it's their makeup for it.
Yeah, because any of this stuff from that one, the other one's going to the Motive game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Although I don't know how I feel about Respawn being the guys in charge of it. I mean, Titanfall 1 and 2 were good games, but those are shooters. I don't know how I'd feel about them taking on like a Jedi game.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully we'll see.
Well, I think we'll probably wrap things up here. So we've got one more conference tomorrow, everybody. I believe it's at 11 a.m. Central. It's Nintendo, and so JT and I will be here to cover that one. Don't really know what they're going to be doing. Pokemon RPG, maybe.
Oh, looks like Kingdom Hearts just put up their trailer for Sony. I'm going to go watch that about a dozen times.
I want to see the in-depth frame-by-frame analysis from you on that.
Look, when that game comes out, I will have an in-depth frame-by-frame analysis of every aspect of that game if you want.
It's like, okay, here comes the gal from Frozen. All right, you can see that she's moving up here. She's putting down some icicles right now. Oh, she just killed someone. I don't know.
That sounds about like how it would go. Still waiting on that Kingdom Hearts Battle Royale. I was surprised with the lack of Battle Royale news. We got like, what, 2 or 3 of them?
Sorry, which one?
Battle Royale.
In total, I've been keeping a list here. There were 12 in total that were talked about in the press conferences.
Were most of those in the PC one?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah, there were a couple of new ones that I'd never heard of. But yeah.
I know they talked about Realm Royale, and I know I've seen that, and I'm just not interested.
Yeah. I was looking at, because Elise just posted something on Twitter, and I was trying to figure out what she was talking about. She said, people are losing their crap right now. Interesting that Sony gets more of a Kingdom Hearts trailer than a Square press conference. Yeah.
No, exactly. Oh, but I love them for it. Look, I can go on and on about Kingdom Hearts.
What about Call of Duty? It didn't get much about it. They have 4 old maps coming to the new game.
Yeah, I'm just checking Twitter to see if there's anything
going
on that we should be aware of before we officially wrap it up. The one of the main dudes from Anthem, he has been just going crazy answering people's questions.
Yeah, his Twitter's nuts.
What I think what I might do over the next couple of days is I might actually just go through his Twitter and just do a Q&A video on YouTube. So basically just say, here's all the questions and answers that he's done over the last like a couple days. I think people might be interested in that.
Yeah. Well, even after like EA did their thing, there was a couple other times where I think it was him maybe that was on there, and like they confirmed like strongholds would be like almost like the flashpoints for that game or something like that. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Well, I think we will officially go ahead and wrap things up right there. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow morning to wrap up the press conferences with Nintendo. So, Noviek and JT, thank you so much for coming out. And thanks for everybody who watched all of the crazy press events here today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Good times, man. Thanks for having me.
All right. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see everybody again tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you then.